What's going on, dude? Just want to make sure you can hear my voice, see my computer screen. I think that this is all going to work. Let's check out Secure Shell and see if that works. Did I install that on my computer already? Putty, that's what it was. There we go. So how's it going with you? It's going all right? Um, I think it's dev.ethompson.org, yeah? I believe my password is... Oh, no. There we go. I'm in. Awesome. So, what did I teach you guys before? I taught you guys LS. And what does LS do? There we go. It lists things. So it lists all of the stuff inside of the server. And then I taught you guys how to navigate. So I want to go into the office. Let's kind of go over how to do the homework real quick. I want to go into that office. So what should I do? How should I get there, dude? CD. All right. I'm going to CD it up then. And then what do I put? What's the command? How do I get into the front office? If you don't know, just say IDK and that's fine. I'm fine with that. In fact, Carter, to make it feel like I'm talking with somebody, can you turn on your mic and we can just talk? Check, check, 1, 2. Carter, can you hear my voice? Does your microphone work? Hello? All right. Yeah, but can you talk? That's what I'm asking. Does a Chromebook have a built-in mic? I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, you're using your desktop. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Would you use CD tilde? I don't know. Let's try it. CD tilde. CD space tilde? Yeah, CD space tilde. Well, where are we? How do we find out where we're at? I realize maybe you can't see all of the... There we go. For some reason it's cutting off this edge over here. Oh, I know what's going on. There we go. Alright. So CD tilde, space tilde, how do I find out where I'm at? Use LS. Awesome. Let's do it. Sorry. LS. There we go. Did I make it? Am I in the right spot? I did CD space tilde, and then where did I go? I went to my home directory. Yes, I went to my home directory, but my friend, I was already in my home directory. So CD space tilde, I agree with you, it will bring me somewhere, it will bring me home. But when I'm starting at home and I'm going back to home, it's not really that, I mean, you're not really doing anything. And it's a good place, the CD tilde is a good command to know, because what you're going to be doing is you need to be able to know how to get back home. But remember, think of Myron B. Thompson as a building on the block that we live in. So I need to go out of my home and onto the street. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to CD space ... And what that does is it means, yeah, exactly. It brings me back to the street view. So it's a poor name that we gave this directory, the home directory, because technically Your home directory is the tilde, but the home directory that houses everybody is this directory right here. And I know it's hard to see. Can you guys see that? The names? I don't know how to change the color. I think that's a command thing that people know how to do. I don't necessarily know. All right. Now CD MBTA. Exactly. We're going to CD into MBTA. All right. Now we're in MBTA. Now we're going to go CD probably MBTA front office. I'm that fast of a typer. No, I've just used the tab function. By the way, my counterpart here, Sharon, isn't here, so I'm probably going to give you guys the dumbed down version. I don't remember some of these commands, so I'm just kind of fumbling around today. But hey, it's just you and me. Hopefully I'll be able to make it through this. All right, so what did we do now? We're inside of the front office. Let's go down to LS and we'll see where we're at. All right, where do you think Mr. Dalday's office is located? The offices. All right, exactly. CD offices. Let's ls that and see. Oh, okay, there's all of those offices. So I'm going to go to the office of Mr. Dalday. If you can barely see it in the blue right there, this is where I want to go. So cd off underscore Dalday. There we go. Let's look at what's inside of Mr. Dalday's office. I got a bunch of backup Pythons. There's a whole bunch of Python snakes running around. And then I also have my master bath. So I'm going to cd master bath. I'm going to ls that. I'm going to take a look. And look at that. There's Austin wrote a note. Deja wrote a note. Kalena wrote a note. There was a pipe that's in there. And there's a test.txt. Are we cool with this? I'll tell you what. Can you get into my... do you have your... Chromebook up? Is that available to you? Oh, you installed Secure Shell on the desktop. All right, well, jump into my office, man, and come meet me in the bathroom. I know that's a little weird, but, you know, do it anyway. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to... I've got a bunch of these text files, these notes, and I can even look at these notes. How do I look at them? Well, I think the command is nano. No, I think it's cat. There we go. So what I want to do is I want to look at these notes, at these text files, at whatever's inside of this text files that are in my office. So the way I can view the text files, now this is a new command, you didn't learn this. It's cat. And I think that stands for concatenate, but I have no idea. I guess maybe the analogy we can do is we can be a cat burglar, and we're kind of looking at the note. So it's cat, Austin's note. I'm going to type it up real quick. Actually, I just typed in A, U, and then press tab, and it finished off the rest of it for me because there was only one file in this directory that is called Austin's note, or it starts with an AU, so it's like, I know what you're talking about. So I cat AU, and it says, I really enjoy this class now. I think it's very interesting. I feel like such a boss being able to use this program now. Best teacher yet. Yes, physics is so much better. This is Austin Exner. He's been in my physics class. I'll tell you what, Carter, why don't you take a look at Deja's note and tell me what it says. Look at Deja's note and then chat to me what she wrote. Got it? I'm going to wait for you to do that. So that's going to require you to go into my office, cat, well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't have told you the answer, but look at Deja's note. Tell me what she said. I don't know if you can copy and paste this stuff. I don't think copy and paste is a command that works. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Let's cat's Deja. This class is actually super fun. At first, so much fun. Awesome. Good job. So it looks like you've learned cat. All right. Let's learn how to create a note then. So the way we're going to create a note is, I kind of like. I'm big on analogies. There we go. You've got this. All right. Exactly. I'm a big on analogies. Let me finish the lesson so that for whoever's looking at the archives can watch this and say, oh, okay, I get it. I'm big on analogies, and basically the way I kind of set this up is I set these directories up as rooms that you would go into, and then what I did was I set it up so that maybe if we had a like if the different objects inside of the room are different files, so we can create a file, and it's kind of like the hand of God. I think of it as basically we touch it. We can touch something and it creates. So let's touch something that's inside of the bathroom. Let's touch the toilet. And the file type is going to be a TXT file. Got it? So I touched the toilet. I touched the dirty toilet. Let's take a look at what's inside of that. So then when I ls now, I have a letter from Austin, a letter from Deja, a letter from Kalena, and I have a toilet that I created. See? This is different because this wasn't there before. So let's cat that and see what it actually says. Oh, interesting. I have a toilet folder and I have a toilet txt. All right. You know what? Let's not touch the toilet. I'll tell you what. Let's remove the toilet. I think that did it. Yeah, look. So, remember, did I teach you how to remove a directory? All I did was rmdir, rmdir. So I taught you guys how to make directories. Did I teach you guys how to remove directories? Yeah, okay, all right. So if you want to remove a file, all you do is just rm, as in remove. You don't need to say remove directory or whatever. But why don't we take a look at what's inside of the toilet inside of Mr. Dalday's master bathroom. All right, so we'll cd toilet. There's poop in the toilet. Now, gee, how did I create that poop? I must have touched more poop. .txt. I touched more poop. I touched it again. So now I have poop in the side of the toilet, and I've got more poop inside of the toilet. Why don't we cat one of those and see what it looks like? Wait, it didn't do anything. How come it didn't do anything? By the way, just to let you know how I'm typing these commands so quickly? I'm just retyping and typing again. All you got to do is press the up arrow, and it just kind of puts in what you previously had. So you can press the up arrow, and then it will go through it pretty quickly. Why isn't anything working? Because there isn't anything in the file. Exactly, awesome. So we touched it. That means we created it, but we didn't add anything to it. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the third command that I want to teach you, and this should be really quick, is going to be the nano. Now what this is it brought us into an editor where we can start creating stuff. So how would we like to describe more poop? We can say brown. What else can we say? Come on, give me some examples of what I can do to better describe this stuff. Carter, you aren't writing anything. Help me out here. All right. So what did you say? IDK, it's your poop. All right, fine. You're not going to help me. All right, so let's say soft and smells of roses. Alright, cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit this, and the way I think I'm going to do is I'm going to press Control X, and it's going to ask me, do I want to save this thing? And I say Y for yes, and I want to write it as file name, yes, enter. So now I saved it, and it's going to bring me back to my screen. I'm going to take a look inside, and I still got poop and more poop as text files. But now when I cat the more poop, it tells me about the more poop text file that I have. It's brown, it's got corn in it, it's got carrots, it's soft, and it smells like roses. I know, it's all toilet humor. That's my style, I guess. Hey, it helps you remember how to do this stuff. Awesome? Awesome possum? So, that's what I want you to do. Your assignment, should you choose to accept it, is to go into my bathroom and write a note about how the class is going by creating a text file and then creating that file in there. And just to be sure that you know what you're doing, I'm going to ask you, what are the three functions that we learned how to use today? They're actually literally all on the screen right now. Cat, touch, and nano, exactly. Now cat views your document, it takes a look at it. Touch will create a new file, and nano will do that. Now I wonder if I can do this. I'm going to ls this. I got more poop, and I wonder if I can just straight up nano p.txt. Oh, there we go. Now I've got poop, pee, and more poop inside of my toilet. By the way, I teach inside of an office, and I'm looking outside the window. People are giving me weird looks at this point. Yes, I have, now because I'm inviting students into my bathroom, and they're talking about touching poop and pee, and nano and catting it as well. Anyway, so what I did was I didn't even have to touch it to create it. I could just straight nano it. Now when I nanoed it and I said nano p.txt, it must have said, I guess he wants to create a file called p.txt because he didn't touch, or because there's no file here that's currently called p.txt. Does that make sense? So then it created that file. Now, just so that we're very sanitary people, why don't you show me how to flush the toilet? In fact, you're in my master bathroom right now, right? On your secure shell? I wonder if you can create, I wonder if you can flush the toilet for me. Try going to the toilet directory. And do you know what I mean by flush the toilet? What function would you use? Yeah, there we go. You're going to remove all of the poop, the pee, and the more poop. I wonder if you can get rid of it. Give me a second, let me just see. Someone. Okay. Did you try removing it? Did it allow you to? Alright, I removed it. It cannot remove. I think the reason being is because it created a Because you're trying to remove my poop and pee from my toilet. And right now you don't have sharing permissions. In fact, let me take a look. I think this is the command. No. ls al, is that it? There we go. I think that I have read edit rewrite on these commands, but I think that I didn't give you. Later on, I'm going to show you guys what these things mean right here. I got to double check it before I tell you guys what I'm thinking, but I don't think that you can remove files from my toilet. I might be able to remove files from your toilet. Why don't we check? So, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back home. I want to get out of this. I want to go immediately home. How do I do that? There we go, cd tilde will always bring me back home. There's my home. I'm going to cd ... and take a look. I'm going to go ls, and it looks like we didn't create homes for you yet. I got a question. Can you guys make dir? In fact, actually, now that I think about it, can you even create, Carter, can you even create a note that goes inside of my room? Why don't we try the assignment for you? So go inside of my bathroom. You don't need to go into the toilet. That's kind of gross. But go inside the bathroom and create your note. Tell me if it worked. If not, I'm going to have to give you guys permission to leave notes in my bathroom. I'm going to go straight into the bathroom right now. Do you guys see did you see what I did? I went into the bathroom without having to press CD a whole bunch of times. I just kind of linked all of these CDs together. I've got CD, MBTA, then from MBTA go into the front office, and from the office go into the offices, from the offices go into Mr. Baldy's office, from the Mr. Baldy's office go into the bathroom. One command, press enter, brought me immediately there. Alright. Carter is leaving notes in my bathroom. So let's ls that and see what we got. And we have Carter's note. Ooh, awesome. Let me cat that. You didn't put anything in there. You just touched it. You touched a note in my bathroom without leaving a note in there? Alright. I'll tell you what. Then go for it. Start messing with that note. And now what you learn to do is create all of this stuff. What I'm going to do for you is I'm going to say, here's your assignment. Go and leave a note in my bathroom. And then what I want you to do is create your own house. Or no, create your own office. So I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can have you do that. cd ... ls. I am now inside of all of the offices. I wonder if you can try go over to where the offices are, Carter. It sounds like you get this. So now I'm just playing a game with you. Go into the go into the offices directory. This is what you should probably see right here. And make your own office. I wonder if that will work for you. Do you know how to make your own office? There we go. Hey, you made it! Awesome. So, Carter, what I want you to do is, here's your homework then. Go and leave a note inside of my office telling me what you think of this class, and then the part 2 is make your own office. You can go explore other people's offices, like Austin Exer's office, and then Tiger Oak's office. See what you think, And I want you to start furnishing your offices. Start making the text files that will represent the things that are in your offices. So remember, your office can be as big as you want. This is a make-believe playground that we are playing around in. So you can make, what I want you to do is not just make your office, but make a room within your office. So you have offices within offices. You can even have an office like a master bathroom or a, you can even put like a giant refrigerator inside of your office, or a walk-in refrigerator, or walk-in closet, or something like that, or a sauna room inside of your office. So go for it. Make it as elaborate as you want. I think one of these offices has a particle accelerator in it somewhere. So make your office and furnish it with whatever you want. At least have 3 things in there, because I mean, you have as much money to spend on this office as you want. So make it cool. I mean, don't put like chair, TV, desk. That's it. Got it? All right, Carter Schofield. I'll talk to you later. You take care of yourself, man. Bye.